If you're looking for a long and drawn out review of the Umarex APX, then you won't like this video. That kind of review is just not necessary for such a simple pistol. It looks like that's all I was really sent from Airsoft Station this time around. Simple guns. But this looks like the very first Airsoft review of the Umarex APX, so let's get into this thanks to AirsoftStation.com, who sponsors these reviews, and would be the site where you can find the CO2 pistol for $80. All the links you'll need will be in the description, like they should be, to help you find the APX. But if we're going to review this gun, then we have to start with the unboxing. The cardboard box itself is a bit flashy with graphics all around, including the stats, warnings, and the feature chart on the back. And check it out, it looks like Umarex includes some extra stuff in the box as well. Opening it up, the paperwork is on top. The paperwork consists of basic manual, an Umarex registration card, and a yellow return policy paper. The manual will point out all the features, tell you how to load the magazine, the CO2, and that's pretty much it. There's no adjustable hop-up to speak of, so what do you expect here? The APX is just sitting on top of a sheet of bubble wrap now, but don't forget the extra magazine and black backstrap that Umarex included just under here. Starting with the magazines, I'll remind you of just how they look. These are made of metal with the plastic Beretta trademark base that can hold 15 BBs. You can load these very easily by pulling the follower down and feeding the BBs on top, or by pulling the follower all the way down and pushing it into this groove so it will hold before pushing BBs through here. Then you can just release the follower before loading it into the APX. The APX, like its magazine, is made of both metal and plastic, and is glammed up with all the appropriate trademarks on the metal slide, all over the polymer frame, and on the removable back straps. Even if you weren't a gun person and you just happen to pick one of these up, you'd probably figure out the name of this gun pretty quickly. As for tactical use, the APX wouldn't offer a threaded tip on the end of its metal barrel, but what it does offer would be a small rail on the end of the frame for all your unnecessary doodads that you'll really never use, and these easy to acquire white dotted sights. These aren't adjustable, but for an $80 gun, I can understand that. I still like them anyway. And I guess a spring-loaded magazine release is a pro in the tactical department. For an $80 gun, you would expect some cons, and there certainly are some, including the molded down takedown lever and right-hand slide release, and the really heavy and long trigger pull. There is also the non-adjustable hop-up and a few weird quirks with the blowback function, but there are a few pros to the APX as well. The grip is well textured and feels real nice in the hands, overall weight is low at about 2 pounds, the safety is just right in stiffness, and it's just the tip of your index finger. That is if you are right-handed, and you don't need any tools to load or unload a CO2. All you'll need is to pull back on the backstrap, place the cartridge in, and tighten it down with a built-in tool. Then just throw the backstrap back on. And it doesn't matter which one you choose, either from the black or the gray one. They're pretty much the same in size and texture, it's just up to your decision. When I took the APX to the chronograph, I got pretty much what I expected, with readings of a high of 332 with a brand new CO2 and a low of 316, making this a usable gun for most CQB arenas, which is quite fitting for its sub 100 foot range with a 0.2 gram BB. So this is a CQB pistol in my eyes. And bonus, you should be seeing a gas consumption of roughly 140 shots with a 12 gram CO2. However, that can greatly change if you keep the slide back the whole time and use the APX in that fashion, as you don't even need to rack the slide, just push the magazine in and shoot away. The blowback is just there for looks and not function, and if you release the mag when it's still loaded, then the BB that's in the chamber will just fall out of the mag well. I did mention earlier that the blowback can act up a bit, and what I meant about that was that the slide release tends to activate just randomly sometimes. This won't hinder your shots as you can keep firing, and the accuracy even improves slightly because the gun's not recoiling anymore. It's just kind of weird. The Umarex Beretta APX is a budget pistol with budget features, but I was still surprised on its blowback kick and gas consumption, but turned off by its accuracy and molded buttons. But once again, like I said, it's an $80 gun. This is not a competition gun, but this is not made for that. It's just a fun plinker / super unique gun that you could take out to the field with you at any time. May I remind anyone that this is the first Airsoft review of one. That's how unique this is right now. So it's your decision if this is something for you to add to your collection or begin Airsoft with. I'm not sure how many future planning newbies watch me, so new guys, what do you think about the APX? Let me know in the comments down below, or ask me whatever questions you may have, and remember to check out AirsoftStation.com if you're looking for this APX. But until our next video drops from the city of San Antonio, this has been Scott Hollenbeck, and I'll be sure to see you all next time.